What shirt you got on right now, babe?
Math magician. Well, this is yours.
It is mine. Where do you remember where that shirt came from?
Yeah, one of your students.
One of my students. Yeah. Do you remember why?
He thought you were cool at math.
Well, not only that.
Yes.
But I would say often while teaching, and then some magic happens.
Oh, okay.
And then I showed them magic tricks afterwards.
Sounds about right.
Sounds on brand.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
What up, though? Welcome to another episode of Taking the Stage. I'm the math guy, Steve. This is...
Paigey Wagey.
Paigey babe.
Mm-hmm. What's going on?
It's the news of the day, news of the week.
News of the week? We're in the midst of, unleavened bread season. We just had... Pizza. It was really good.
How you yawning to start off the party? We just got over here, B.
We had Pesach or Passover, and it was a really nice time. One of my favorite holy days.
So now we've been, doing that all week.
Yes.
Service every week. Every day of the week. And so, actually, today's the last service here, and then we'll have a service at Bicherie Designs.
Come on.
Bicherie Events Studio.
Yes.
On Tuesday morning, yeah. Mm-hmm. So but it's been a good week, a good time.
It has been. And I'm very tired.
Yeah, especially with the kids and playing cahoots almost every night and kind of keeping up. They just stay up as late as long as they want. So it's been exhausting. Even Steve-O. Third.
My baby was hanging out with y'all last night.
Junior stayed up till now. He was half asleep trying to stay awake, but he stayed awake just because all the kids were up. So, and we're
back in
Demon Design
Studio.
Doing an episode today. So today what I wanted to do is
what are we talking about?
So remember the last episode that we did was on just old school phrases, new school phrases, and phrases that we just want to dig more into. And so we're gonna do a part 2 of that.
Okay.
Sound good? Got a whole nother list of different phrases.
Hopefully I know the meaning of all of these.
The first one is an infamous one that a lot of New Orleans people say, and especially my mom and her sisters. Makakri.
What does that mean?
Paige, you tell me, what's makakri?
I don't know, mess?
I think it's just nonsense.
Nonsense? Okay.
Yeah. I think it has French origin of some sort, I'm sure. Most things in Louisiana do, New Orleans do. So yeah, or how's it used? How about that?
Well, your mom always says, don't come over here with all that makakri.
Don't go right on with all that makakri. Still don't know what it means. I gotta Google. I probably should look it up. Huh?
I mean, contextually, I think we can figure it out.
Fine. Okay. All that makakri. You know how long I've been hearing that? All my life. What about passe?
What show is that? Oh, Martin. That's passe. What word would I use to define it? So,
we on a podcast.
Like done away with? Like that's incorrect or something like that?
Yeah, that's not old school, but that's that's what they used to do.
Like old news type of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. In the past?
Yeah, in the past, yeah. That's way back when they used to. That's passe.
Why was Hustle Man saying that?
Because they was talking about flowers when Hustle Man brought the flowers and was trying to sell them to him at the door, and then Gina came up and said, "You put a little vinegar in the water? Oh no, girl, that's passe. You gotta put a drop of what he said. You got to put aspirin. Yeah.
Aspirin.
You got to put aspirin in the water.
Oh, we know that show too well.
You got to and leave it there for 4 to 3 hours. Okay, a newer one is That's Cap.
Okay, it took me the longest time to figure that one out.
Yeah, I think you still.
I had no idea what people were talking about.
What that mean, man?
Like you're lying, fibbing.
Yes.
Being untruthful.
Being untruthful. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's the lawyer in her. Okay. Being untruthful. Okay, what else we got? This one we still use pretty often. Pause.
Oh, that's
the phrase. Pause.
Oh,
that's the phrase. Pause.
I gotta try to be PC.
Yes. Please be PC. So, pause means when you said something sexual that may not have been intended to sound sexual.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, it happens pretty often actually. And so, yeah.
We won't give an example.
Okay, no examples needed. Okay. All right, I got plenty more. This one's very New Orleans.
Okay.
I don't even know if people actually say this. It's just a phrase that is given to New Orleans because people used to say it pretty often. That's laissez les bon temps rouler.
Oh, that's a good times roll. Okay, that was an easy one.
I know it's Paige. We're having a real podcast. You're not supposed to guess what these are.
You told me to.
No, I didn't.
Oh, the first one said, what does it mean? So I thought I was just saying what they mean.
So tell you what it means.
I
didn't say what it is in English.
Oh.
So you have to explain what laissez les bon temps rouler means.
Okay, not just the English. So it just kind of means like have a good time. Don't worry about anything.
Yeah. It means no worries for the rest of your day.
I thought that was a Hakuna Matata.
It's our problem free
philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Okay. Okay. Here's one that's I think it's a very New Orleans thing, but also we hear it way too often from my mom and my aunts. Bala swinging.
No, you got me on that one. I have no idea what that means.
So what I understand, or from what I understand, I think it means frolicking.
Oh.
Or partying. Or getting into trouble in these streets. From what I understand.
We'll have to have the listeners fully explain that one to
have to have.
I have no idea.
What we call them? The DGs?
DGs?
Yes, Dion's grievances.
Oh!
What do we call DGs?
I guess.
Oh, Daquisha's grievances.
Yes.
But yes, I think that's what ball swinging means.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up hearing that phrase way too often. It was we was always out there ball swinging.
Y'all were always out there doing everything, apparently.
Possibly. Okay, well this one right up your alley then.
What?
Girl down.
Yup.
What girl down mean, Paige?
How do I even explain it? It's something that I say often.
That doesn't explain anything.
I'm trying to explain it. So when you say girl down, like I feel like it's kind of putting like an inflection on like something extra on it, or it could mean like whatever, like girl down, or just saying, well, like we said last episode, saying down at the end of anything. It's just putting a little something extra on it, but mainly we say girl down, like.
So I'm curious.
Forget what you're talking about.
Who's the we? Is it just you
just
say this?
Just growing up, like everyone used to say it.
Okay, gotcha. So is that a New Orleans thing?
I haven't heard anybody else say it.
Okay.
In the places I've been, so I think it is. Girl down.
You're ridiculous. And you still say that all the time.
I do. Like, whatever.
Anywho, okay. What about, this is an old school phrase.
Okay.
There's actually a movie named after it, but not the same way that this phrase is used. But someone having game. Like they got game.
You got game.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Could you explain it?
I thought you weren't finished. I thought you were going to keep going.
You got game.
Of course I
You
know
got
that.
game. You want to explain this? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, well, that's the whole episode is explaining stuff.
So when somebody, like, explain what it means to have game.
Yes.
So, like, when somebody has game, it basically means, like, you know how to Mac. Like, it sounds
She named
older.
the return of the Mac. She made an old school phrase.
Like, you can
Sound
finesse.
even older than that phrase.
You
What
can
the
finesse.
deuce is Mac, Paige?
Like, you can finesse.
Mac Daddy O. Listen here, B.
You can finesse the ladies. Like, you're smooth with it.
A soothsayer. They made it sound even older. That's a phrase.
Oh. But, so yeah, having game just means there's a certain, like, it factor that some people have where it's, like, just easy for people to be attracted to that energy.
Mm-hmm. So you got game.
Yeah.
Return of the Mac. Okay, I added this one just for you.
Oh.
You ain't never lie.
Oh, yeah, I say that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Or story.
You don't say what it means?
Sometimes if I don't say a lot. Oh. She's scared.
Again, we're at the
Somebody
at
just
the
walked
church property.
past.
Somebody just walked past, and you're like, well, okay, now it's taking care to go.
So you ain't never lie. I mean, like I agree, like, or you're telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's real.
Or even some not a lie was told.
Mm-hmm. Or my personal favorite. I know that's right. That's what it also means.
That's what it also means.
Yes.
You're ridiculous. How you bring up another phrase to explain the phrase? I know that's right. It sure lane left. No. Okay. Okay, this is a phrase that now it's used way more often than it used to be.
Okay.
But or just a word that was used when we were growing up, and it actually meant something. That is the word swag.
Mm-hmm.
What is swag, Paige?
Swag is like when you have just a cool, like, essence about yourself. Some people say, like, how you dress or whatever is, like, swag or swaggy or something like that. But I think, like, how you handle yourself.
Yeah,
it's like a certain,
demeanor,
like, confidence. Yeah.
Yeah, like your inner glow. That's another way of expressing it, right?
Inner glow.
Yeah, I mean that Soldier Boy would say,
Not a Soulja Boy.
got my swag on. Remember that song? Okay, but that's how old that phrase is.
Yeah.
But that's how old that word is, right? Or how we used to say it way back when. Yeah. So, but now it's used just all the time, right?
Yeah.
But swag was a pretty weird word back then, or sorry, weird word now. But back then it was like, yeah, you had to have a certain, nowadays you can hear that on any sports show, right? Or any news show for that matter. And he has this swagger about him. Well,
Not swagger. Right.
Hold on, now we're going too far.
ER.
We're going too far. Okay. But swag was growing up, that was a cool word. If somebody told you got swag, you'd be like, okay.
I didn't use it that often growing up.
Really? I mean, it was in songs all the time. So that's
I know, but we didn't go around saying, like, girl, you got swag.
No, first of all, you wouldn't say it like that. Girl, you got swag.
We never said that.
Are you a bot? That's what you sounded like.
You got mail.
You don't get off your phone. And she got a timer on.
No, that was for you.
Podcast on your phone no more?
I paused the timer. See, I paused the timer. But that was for your eggs.
Oh.
I was boiling eggs for you.
Anywho. So yeah, but I mean, somebody be like, okay, I see your swag. Like, it'd be like that. And then it'd be like, okay, all right, I guess I did dress pretty nicely today.
And not dressed
I
pretty
do have
nicely.
a bit of confidence about
Insert photo
my inner being. Okay.
You with those big old polos on.
Big polos and saggy jeans. Well, they were just big jeans. And my stunning shades. I was like, hey,
you couldn't tell him he wasn't a pretty boy back then.
Hold on, what you mean back then?
Lotion.
Pink lotion everywhere. You got that boom, boom, boom. Get the beard, the mustache, the eyebrows. Come around back. Anywho, everybody had pink lotion. Hold on, don't hit on the pink lotion, all right? Pink lotion, gang, gang, all right? Okay. Next I have, this is what your mama would tell you. What, do I look like?
What, Boo Boo the Fool?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I feel like parents say that, you know, when your child or, like, somebody you have authority over, like, are talking crazy or, like, acting wow. Yeah. And it's like, who do you think I am?
Mm-hmm.
Like, surely I don't look foolish. So, that's what it means.
And who the deuce is Boo Boo the Fool?
Somebody I'm not.
Somebody not me. You hear me? Yeah, that's exactly what I meant, right? Do I look like Boo Boo the Fool? Do I look like... Oh, or another one. I didn't put it... Oh, I did put that. That's next. Do I look like one of your little friends?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So it's
like
just...
you should treat me with not more respect, but like I'm held to a different standard as your parent, and not on the level of your peers because I'm not one of your peers.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, lawyer. Okay. You get the hang of this. Okay.
Boy.
Whose mans is this, B? Get your mans, B. This you, B.
That's
this
like
you.
when
Get your
someone
mans,
is acting. When someone is acting like weird, especially someone you are not used to being around like that, and it's like, who are you? Like, is this your friend?
Yeah. Or
whose mans is this? Like, this your friend?
Or it's even if someone like if it is your friend, but it's but they done something crazy or wearing something weird or whatever. Whose man's is this, B? This your man's, B?
Get your boy.
Get your man's, man. That's hilarious. Off, man. Jinx, you owe me a soda. Anyway. Okay, this is you to a T. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Look, let me call you as soon as I finish washing these dishes. Or let me call you as soon as I get inside. Let me go up the elevator. Let me call you as soon as I get upstairs.
I'm gonna call you right back.
I'm gonna call you right back, all right? Let me call you as soon as... What is this let me call you?
You're not calling back. That's just the polite way of saying, like, I'm gonna just let you go.
This conversation is about over. And I think I need to move on to the next thing. This conversation, she's off. I think I need to move on to the rest of my day.
Right.
And so, let me call you.
I do that every time. Like, she'd be like, I'm gonna call you right back. Or I say, I'll call you right back. And it'd be like 3 weeks later.
Like, yeah, girl, I gotta tie my shoe. Let me call you as soon as I finish tying my shoe. You know what? I gotta turn this TV on for the kids. Let me call you as soon as I turn the TV on. I'm gonna call you right back.
It really could be anything.
Let me call you as soon as I finish taking this bite of apple. I'm gonna call you right back. Cause this is a good apple.
You can really plug anything in right there. But I think now people know, like, you're not calling right back.
Oh, yeah.
No one is hanging by the phone nowadays.
Not hanging by the... Wait, Paige.
What?
You gotta explain what the dude's hanging by the phone.
Like waiting on somebody to call back.
But why is that a phrase?
Oh, dang.
You just told your age quickly.
Because before cell phones, we used to have house phones, which were like, some of them would hang on the wall and you would sit by the phone and wait for somebody to call. There was like no caller ID or anything.
There's no voicemail.
No voicemail. Like,
you had to be at the
someone
phone.
told you a time when they were going to call and you had to be hanging around the phone around that time waiting on the call.
So yes, I guarantee those hanging by the phone, bitch. That phone that hanging on the wall. You sit there. He said 9:30. He said around 9:30. It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, I hope he didn't get into an accident or nothing. Like you would jump to the... Because it was like, that was an appointment you made to answer a phone call. That's hilarious. Okay, last one I got on here is... the Lord know my heart.
That's when you know you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing. Right. And you're just trying to, like, justify it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's like, but the Lord know my heart.
Right.
Y'all know my heart.
What were your intentions?
It's like, yeah, but you know you could have.
That's when you don't feel like taking accountability for what you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
and so you kind of place your actions on something else.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, that's all I had.
That was fun.
Yeah, I know we have to do this a couple, more.
There's so
often.
many that we just like talked ourselves into that we don't even think about.
It's just phrases that we use all the time. Okay,
Right.
I do want to do one of those cards. Let's see if I have some. All right, so question is, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Any superpower, what would it be? Oh, I have two. So I would want to.
Always gotta have that possible.
One would be being able to teleport anywhere, because that would just save me so much time, and I would get to see so many different things.
Okay, so how does your teleportation work? Is it instantaneous? Do you have a lag? Are you wearing the exact same thing that you have on? Like, how does that work?
Well, if I knew that I was going somewhere, I would change my clothes.
Okay, but I'm just saying, what if you didn't know that there was a hurricane going on there was a storm going on there, and then, like, how does that work? And where do you teleport to? Like, is it just anywhere in that city or anywhere in that? Just you can specifically know exactly on 49th and 30th
in
New York.
But
But you have no idea what's going on there. What if there's a shootout going on at that moment? You teleport there.
I teleport back.
All right.
Overall,
I see you.
I wouldn't say
okay.
somewhere on the street anyway.
Okay, gotcha.
So I would say a specific place. Like, let's say I wanted to go visit Randy. I would put in her, like, coordinate. Well, not put in, but I don't know how you work it.
I get your point. Go ahead. I was just digging. Come on.
The other one would be time travel.
Travel back in time. Same thing, though. Same thing, right?
Like back and forth.
So, but how would that work?
Past and the future, huh?
Do you transport to the place that you want and the time? Okay. Are you visible? Now you're back in time. Are you visible?
See, that's the thing, because I'm like, I would want to go back and kind of see the slave.
I'm about to say, because then are you treated like a slave?
Right. I'm like, can people see me?
Yeah.
So I have a third one, invisibility. No, I'm not going to.
Oh, mercy. If you could have one superpower, is what it said. One superpower.
Okay. So I'm going to say time travel. Which one? Teleport. I'll take the teleport.
Okay. Yeah. Mine would be. Okay, so two. Mine also has some issues. The first one, and that is, I would be able to fly, but also issues, right? Because then my clothes get torn up, or if I fly super, bugs, and not flying with birds. I don't know if birds poop on birds. I don't know how that goes. So flying is a little weird. And then my other superpower would probably be, if it's a superpower, then this is just an extreme version of something that I can do already. So, be able to control my emotions perfectly.
Self-control is your superpower?
That's what I'm saying. But all of us lose self-control at some point. I'm saying perfectly. Like, it's a super version, right? You said teleportation. You could just fly in a plane. That's teleporting.
No.
It's a super version. Exactly. It's a super version of something you can already do.
Fine.
How you gonna tell me what my superpower can be and can't be, man?
Look, I was digging, like you said.
Anywho, yes, self-control, but the extreme version.
Come on, the extreme version. You better use it right now.
The perfect version of self-control. Okay. All right. Any last words, Poop?
Want to give a shout out to my brother. Today is his birthday.
Shout out, gang.
One. And I'm excited. We're still in the midst of this season, and I always just feel refreshed and renewed. So I'm excited for that.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good episode.
It was.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, listening to another episode of Taking the Stage.
Yes, thank you for taking the stage with us once again.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Hey podcasters, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram,
Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also listen to our audio podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Have a good one.